Hey, I just wanted to share with you a question that I got in our student forum in regards to how do I motivate someone? Now, this came from Sarah. Sarah is a part of our student body, but also from LinkedIn. She's a subscriber from LinkedIn. And her question was, how do I motivate somebody to do something? Right? Now, this may be somebody on her team, a team member, or it could be something completely outside of work. It could be with a child or a teenager or whatever. So we need to understand something, and this comes from our course called Inspiring with Impact. And fundamentally, motivation is an intrinsic experience, meaning only the individual can find motivation within themselves for something, right? Motivation being a trigger towards action. So motivation, you cannot motivate anybody. People have to individually identify whether they're motivated or not. So as a leader, you're left with inspiring people to do something. Now, historically, that I don't want to use the word manipulation, but the approaches historically have been you offer them a reward or you offer a consequence. So it's the old carrot or the stick, right? The carrot leads the donkey forward, and if the donkey doesn't move forward, you use the stick to get it to move. That I don't recommend with anybody, right? You're not going to beat somebody with a stick in order to get compliance. But many of us are challenged with how do I motivate somebody? And the truth is that you can't, but you can inspire them. It Motivation is an individual uh, experience. And what I mean by that is we are motivated to do things, or we're drawn to things that reflect our values. Those things that we value or find value in, we pursue. Those things that we don't find value in, we don't. I mean, it's really that simple. So here's a tip. Find out what motivates that individual. What are their hopes, dreams, desires? What would they like to accomplish? What's inspiring to them? And then try to be able to tie this into that value system. Take a look at the values, and you can do a survey, or ask people, interview, and say, what inspires you? Well, I want to work on a team. Okay, I have an amazing team that I'm forming. And of course, this is hypothetical, but I'm forming a team that I think that you'd be a great part of. And what I need for you to do is to show me that you have the discipline to complete a project. And this is the project. This is what I need you to do. Now you're tying that behavior to a value. Now, if they complete that project at an acceptable level, and I'm only using this for an example, could be a myriad of other things, then you have to be prepared to say, beautiful, you did a great job, and you're on the team. So there's a lot of ways in which you can inspire another human being. And we don't have enough time on this clip to share that, but we do have the course called Inspiring with Impact at succeedforlife.com. So you can always take a look at the courses there. But that's something that we need to understand, not just as a formal leader or an informal leader or emerging leader, just as a human being, to understand human behavior and say, how can I motivate somebody? And now you can't. What you need to do is inspire them, and inspiration means to be able to know and understand that individual's values and how you can create value intrinsically for them for what you want to have happen. Now, is it a manipulation? No more or no less of a manipulation of the carrot or the stick. And hopefully it's a benevolent manipulation. It's not doing it for selfish reasons. It's either a win-win or it adds value to them because you're appealing to their value system. So, Sarah, just to answer your question, no, you cannot motivate. However, you can inspire by understanding the values of other people. That's it. I will see you Monday for our Cup of Joe.